Hello and welcome to Swing Trade Genie. In this short presentation, you're going to find out what Swing Trade Genie is all about, and by the end of this presentation, you're going to know how it can benefit you in your trading. So what is Swing Trade Genie? In a nutshell, it's a unique trading method. You can trade with the market movers using this method. It's a trade call service for Forex and CFDs, and is also valid for futures, including E-minis and micro contracts. It's extremely simple for you, the trader. If a Genie level shows up below the current market price, you use the Genie level to enter a long trade and stay long. If a Genie level shows up above the market current price, you use the Genie level to enter a short trade and to stay short. Of course, trade management is key, and a few rules must be established based on volume analysis of the market. So what does a Swing Trade Genie level look like? As you can see, we've got a chart of US oil here, CFD. On the 28th of May, you can see the market started to decline. And for quite some time ahead of that, you can see that there's a white shaded area down near the bottom of the chart around 56.90. So that area was on the chart ahead of time. The market declined into that area, and what a reversal off of that area. 56.90, and now we're sitting at 59 the very next day. So very significant move off of that level, which is often quite typical of the Swing Trade Genie levels. Here's another example of a Swing Trade Genie level off of the S&P. You can see that the market was in some significant decline coming into May 29th, and you can see that again the white zone approximately at 27.66 was on the charts well ahead of time, and we got nearly a 20-point bounce off of that level, off of that Swing Trade Genie level. So that's the power of this thing, having these levels on the charts ahead of time, and the reaction off of there was absolutely beautiful. So ultimately, who is the Swing Trade Genie for? It's for day traders, swing traders, short and long-term traders. While we focus on Forex and CFDs, we have many members also using this knowledge for trading options, futures, and ETFs. That's the power and the versatility of the Swing Trade Genie. As you can see here, Steven says, I've only been using the Genie signals for a couple of weeks, but what I've seen so far is very impressive. Patience is one of the most important lessons, and he exercises this approach when finding only the best and most low-risk trades for the traders. I hope to learn more in the coming months. Kind regards, Stephen. Appreciate that, Stephen. And yes, patience is key in this approach. You can see that throughout the early part of May on the Dow, you would have been waiting almost half the month for the market to come to that Trade Genie level. And when it was, the Swing Trade Genie hit the ball out of the park. So if you're tired of guessing, trading based on somebody else's opinion, randomly trading without knowing the true direction of the market, or not knowing how or where to correctly place your stops, you should stay and watch the rest of this short presentation. If you're using indicators that are accurate only 50% of the time at best, well then this is definitely for you. If you can't anticipate the next move of the market, if you're not sure when and where it's going to happen, this is definitely for you. If you're trading a methodology that doesn't have some type of confirmation that you can trade with confidence, then this is definitely for you. Now, to be sure, does this sound like you? Do you feel like you're working hard on your trading knowledge, putting in more time than you should, yet you're not getting anywhere? Are you convinced that trading successfully is possible, yet seems impossible? So you continue doing it based on hope? Do you see others talking about trading and having fun while you don't understand what they're doing or how they're achieving success? If this even remotely sounds like you, then you definitely want to get involved with Swing Trade Genie and take advantage of the power of what we have here. Another testimonial sent in by Danny. I appreciate the Genie's safe and low risk swings, protecting our money, and his calls are very accurate. He looks first for a reasonable stop area before entering a trade, and many of his calls go a long way beyond the first target, so the risk reward is excellent. I have a full-time job, so he makes the service at a reasonable cost so I can follow his calls on Telegram. Appreciate that, Danny. And that's the whole idea, is to take trades with low risk and high potential rewards and to make it available for people who have full-time jobs or who can't always be in front of the screen. Obviously, if you want to do that, if you have time or you're a pattern day trader, Swing Trade Genie is definitely something you want to get involved with. However, if you don't have that amount of time, Swing Trade Genie can also be adapted to your schedule. So what will you get with the Swing Trade Genie membership? Well, first of all, you're going to achieve peace of mind knowing the direction of the markets that you're trading ahead of time. You're going to be able to anticipate the market's main reversal points based on Genie's methods and tools. You're going to be able to see and chat with other fellow traders from around the world. You're also going to be able to find the best stop location before taking these trades. You're definitely going to save money, as the Genie will never chase the market, revenge trade, or enter without predefined appropriate risk in terms of his stops. You're going to be able to avoid bad trades and stay focused on the highest probability ones. Not only that, you're going to be able to stay in the markets to get the full potential of the entire move. So here's what you need to know about the Swing Trade Genie's method. The strategy is simple. We have multiple unique proprietary indicators, all of which are better than any other indicators available elsewhere in the market today. We only trade with confirmation. No indicators can stop a move if the market's main volume makers decide to go against you. It's just not going to happen. This is where the Genie comes into the picture. The Genie's hidden volume picker will give you that final trigger so you can pull it with confidence. Here we have another testimonial from Ali. Ali says it's amazing how the levels called, held, and market reverses from them. Nothing in my trading education is even close to this. Thank you, Ali. The Genie calls out trade entries, stops, and targets, and follows through each trade from start to finish. My weakness has always been money management, so I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not random anymore. That was sent in from Brad. Thank you very much, Brad. Appreciate that. It's so true. The way the Swing Trade Genie's calls go sometimes, it's just unbelievable. Absolutely exciting. What else do you need to know about the Genie's method? Can you trade with the Swing Trade Genie indicator and his instructions? Can you see why most indicators don't work? Fibonacci, RSI, channels, trend lines, MACD? Are you tired of trying to figure out how to use price action? Are you not really sure what is moving the markets? I think most of us see now why indicators usually don't work, as John goes on to explain a little more here. When you're trading and watching your normal charts with lagging indicators, often the market will reach a point where it does something you just can't understand or predict. Using Genie's levels, I get that, a window to otherwise hidden currents that drive all markets. Quit reacting to the market. Get an edge with the pros and see the market direction before it happens. And that's exactly right, John. You can do that with Swing Trade Genie. The whole idea behind the Swing Trade Genie is to uncover what makes the market tick. As we say, to be able to see the market naked. If you think you know support resistance, well, as you've probably seen already, you need to think again. Double tops and double bottoms, those are just random shapes and words. What is a real rejection? Why do markets sometimes move in a straight line with no retracement? And how can you trade with the least amount of risk? These are all questions that I'm sure most of you agree we've considered as traders at some time in the past. As Costas says, you want to know your stops before entering the trades. Be patient and wait for the setup. Wait for the Genie's levels and calls after he confirms the trade. You are in good hands. Not only you make money, but you will also learn how to trade and when to trade. And here we have a special note from the Swing Trade Genie himself. I've been saying this for over 15 years and will keep saying it. You need to know how to read the market mover's intentions. Otherwise, you are just gambling. And you can do that with Swing Trade Genie. You need a method where you will be able to anticipate where the market makers, where the big fish, the hedge funds, the pension funds, where they are going to make their move And more importantly than that, when. Often we have good methods or we are consistent in some way in the market, but our timing is off. Swing Trade Genie can help you adjust your timing, adjust your stops, execute exactly at the right time that you need to get the maximum possible potential out of your trade with the least amount of risk. On behalf of the Swing Trade Genie and the Swing Trade Genie team, I want to thank you for your time today. If you're like me, I know you're definitely excited and can't wait to get going with this special trade call service. I know it's going to help you with your trading. Thanks for watching and have a great day.